Hello guys, today we will be looking at Am I the Jerk? Let's get to the first story. Am I the jerk for refusing to buy my ex's daughter a birthday gift? My ex cheated on me for most of our relationship. I found out during my pregnancy with our daughter, and he had the other girl pregnant too. My daughter was a June baby and theirs was an October baby. They also got married that following February. To say things between us have been tense is an understatement. Ex's wife didn't know immediately that he was with me, or that we had been together since we were 15. She hated me for overshadowing her own pregnancy with mine. She hated me even worse when she needed an emergency C-section and had so many complications that a hysterectomy had to be carried out. The tension between us all then was at its worst. Ex's wife wanted me to give up my daughter for them to raise both girls together as real sisters, and when I refused we had all the drama. I don't even think she would have been able to love my daughter had I done that. But I think she wanted more than one badly enough that she thought my daughter would do since she was already born. Ex and I now communicate through an app mostly. We share custody of our daughter, 14, and exchanges happen at school pickup time to minimize the contact between us. This has worked for many years, though I know not ideal for my daughter overall. My daughter and her half-sister have a very high conflict relationship. It's over me and ex's wife. Ex's daughter has picked up her mom's attitude toward me and dislikes me and believes I keep her sister from her real family. And my daughter doesn't like ex's wife, which annoys her half-sister. This has been communicated to me a number of times by my daughter and also by my ex, who will send random texts about it. I never respond because our mandated communication is done through the app. Ex and his wife had some financial problems over the last 6 months. For my daughter's birthday, she got a card and a gift card, and my ex told her in advance he wouldn't be able to get her much. I was able to get her a present as normal though. I splurged a little this year and got my daughter a gaming laptop. She was so happy. Ex became aware of this when my daughter spent a bit of time with her grandparents, and she asked them if she could bring the laptop to their house. Ex asked her about it, and she told him I bought it as her birthday gift. Now ex's daughter's birthday is a couple of weeks away, and he wants me to buy her a gift, something I have never done before. He said the money situation is still tight, and he doesn't want her to get nothing. I told him I would not be buying her a gift, and he blew up the app and my phone saying I should be doing this so his daughter isn't left with a lackluster birthday. Ex said I had never done anything to help the dynamic with the girls and never cared about the pain he and his wife were in, and this was one thing I could do. Am I the jerk? Don't forget to subscribe and comment if you think these people were jerks. Let's get to story 2. For the past week, my wife and I had been anticipating a baseball game for which we had purchased tickets. We like baseball, but we don't attend many games, so traveling into the city to see games is a rare treat. I know, though, that it would take time to drive there and find parking, due to traffic. Because the game started at 7 p.m., and we live about 45 minutes from the stadium, I told her this morning that she needed to be ready to get in the car and go by 6 p.m. Well, my wife is an avid gamer, so she was engrossed in her latest video game when the clock struck 5:45 p.m. She has struggled to plan in the past, and I get tired of reminding her that she needs to budget time to get ready. It's as if she has no concept of time at all, similar to a young child. Well, I was ready to go by 6 p.m., and she was in the bathroom. I saw this as an opportunity to teach her personal responsibility, so I simply left the house without saying a word, got in the car, and started driving to the game. It took my wife a few minutes to figure out what I had done, but when she called me, she was absolutely furious. She said that it was a completely unacceptable move for me to leave without telling her, and that she now had no way to get to the game without paying for parking. I told her that I got tired of constantly waiting for her, and that she would plan better next time if she didn't want to get left behind. I also reminded her that I had told her that morning when I expected her to be ready to leave. Absolutely none of this seemed to matter though, and she rudely hung up on me after yelling out more insults. Frankly, I think it's completely insane that a grown woman is unable to budget her time, and I'm starting to suspect that she is doing this on purpose because she's a narcissist who expects me to accommodate her. After all, she's not a dumb woman. She has a science degree. Well, she never showed up to the stadium, and I didn't hear from her the whole game, but when I got home, there was a note on the door. She told me that I wasn't welcome in the bedroom and that I should sleep on the couch. I can't believe she wants to be this much of a pill. If I had waited for her, I would have missed the first pitch. I made my expectations clear, and she couldn't be bothered to meet them. I feel like she should be apologizing to me. Am I the jerk? Story 3. I, 33F, am getting married next month. My fiancé, 36M, James, is from Ghana. We have been together 5 years and has met my entire family. Our parents have met and got on well. My family are sorta generic white Americans, this is important. As far as I know, everyone liked everyone just fine. Last year my older sibling Robin, 40, came out as trans MTF. In the aftermath, her marriage of 16 years to Sarah ended. Sarah and Robin had been together since they were teenagers, so I have known Sarah since I was in elementary school. After the divorce, Sarah and I have remained friends. We chat occasionally and I help her when I can with my niece and nephew. My niece and nephew will be the flower girl and ring bearer in my wedding. I have, of course, also invited Sarah. Robin learned about this last week and is furious. She says that she doesn't feel comfortable coming to the wedding if Sarah is going to be there, and feels betrayed by me. I told her I am sorry she feels that way, but I have known Sarah my whole life and the only thing Sarah has done wrong is saying she no longer wants to be married to Robin if Robin identifies as a woman and is going to pursue medical transition. Sarah has worked hard to keep the divorce amiable. That I know. Today, my mother called me and said she had spoken to Robin. Mom says Robin told her that I was siding with her transphobic ex-wife. I understand this might be how Robin interprets events. But this is the part one don't get. Robin told my mom that James had been transphobic to her. I can't imagine when or how since they had never been alone over the past year and James hasn't said much at all to her ever. I told my mom this and my mom said she was unsure because James is from Africa after all. I, of course, defended James. I also called Robin and said I didn't want her after my wedding. Robin cried. She eventually called my mom and said she had lied about James because she was mad at me. My mom says I should give Robin a chance to apologize. I am standing firm. I don't want her at my wedding, so am I the jerk for not giving Robin a chance to apologize and come to the wedding? Anyways guy, thanks for watching to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll catch you in the next video.